Hey, hello all. Today I have a big comparison video. You see 5 different starfighters here. Not just the countries are different, but also the brands. Went through my collection and thought like, hey, what would be a cool movie to do next? And then I thought like, hey, I have a lot of starfighters and also a lot of types. So I wanted to show with you guys now today a Pakistan starfighter from Corgi, a German Luftwaffe one, the last flight from Herpa, very cool one. Then Sky Guardians, Witty Wings, let's say, Japanese, JSDF. Then JC Wings, also Japanese. And then the last but not least, Hobby Master. I brought a very special one in chrome color from the Royal Canadian Air Force, one of my favorites. We're going to go over details again from all these 5 brands, looking at weight, differences, boxes. Is there a stand with it? Is there no stand with it? Surprisingly enough, only 2 actually have stands. So we'll dig into that one later. And yeah, let's have some fun. Let's look at the details. Let's look at weight and all that, and then get through it. Well, see you in a bit. All right, first brand is Corgi. Now, Corgi already can give you that surprise. It is, I believe, 100% similar to the one from Hobby Master. Same mold, most likely, like the MiG-21. Plastic tail. The tail is, by the way, a part that's pushed into the frame. So this frame is separated. So the pipe is aluminum. And there are some side parts that are not aluminum. The wings are luckily aluminum and all that. Another big plus, the pitot is a interchangeable part, so you can remove it. The cockpit, easy to open, easy to remove. A lot of details. Frame lining, very cool. The missiles are a bit big for my feeling, but well done. This is all easy to install. The wishbone is good. The tank tips, easy to install. Only thing I don't like is the branding. But for the rest, a very clean and simple model, and actually comes with a stand. So same as Hobby Master would sit like this. Downside, by the way, the missiles cannot fit under the stand for some reason. Let's see what it weighs. Let's get this thing to 0. It's not super heavy, by the way. It's only 144 grams. But not a bad plane. Painted in details, yeah, just in general, very good. So yeah, that was Corgi. Let's go to the next one. So the next one, we're gonna take the Herpa. We're gonna put her straight away on the scale. She's a lot heavier, so she weighs 308 grams. For the rest, detail-wise, it's good. There's a little logo, unfortunately, from Herpa. The body lines are a bit lost in the thick paint. The paint is quite thick. I don't know why they did that. Engine details, by the way, I haven't checked yet how the details are in the Corgi. Sorry for that. So this Herpa one is more realistic on the engine, that's for sure. I don't remember the fan being sticking out that far. It should be more deep in. But the wheels and all that, same type of assembly as the other brands, same in the front, super easy, super friendly. I don't believe I have an open cockpit with this one. I believe it's one assembly, unfortunately. Pitot is removable, paint is excellent, the letters is good. The lining just is a little bit lost in the thickness, and also there's a bit of a side gloss on the paint. The catch hook, it's there, but it seems very small. But in general, not a bad model. It's nice, but it costs also new like 90 euros. So it's something to think about, especially if you consider that Hobby Master is around 10 euros cheaper. Then the next one is Sky Guardians. Let's see what they weigh. So 314. It's also on the heavier end. Instant downside that I want to share, wheels and everything is already mounted to these planes. So all this what you see, it's already on there, the tank's already on there. On one side it's very beneficial, on one end it's a bit lame because you cannot choose to put it in flight mode. The engine details, same as the one from Herpa. So most likely this mold is a combination, I think, with Herpa. It looks also a lot like it, but the arm details are more detailed, so that's really cool, but it's just one assembly. Paint, Let me get focus on that. It's good. It's super glossy, which is not bad. It's also very smooth. I think I polished this plane also once just to clean her up a bit because she's used. Got her in a used shop that was closing down. No box, unfortunately. But in general, it's a nice looking little plane. Then next one is JC Wings. It's also a little bit heavier. (305 grams), so also on the heavy end. Now, assembling this thing was an absolute nightmare. You still see the hobby glue, and I believe hobby glue the paper glue. The pitot didn't fit right away. I had to make it fit. I needed to drill out a hole to make it fit. Paint is really flat. The lines are lost. Also a very sloppy line here, which should be very straight for this plane. The logo on the back is really good. There's no separate parts, so this goes the same for the Sky Guardian mold and the Herpa mold. It's a single piece of aluminum, not like Corgi and you'll also see Hobby Master. So my guess is this is the same mold that Herpa and Sky Guardians and so on uses. Only difference with Sky Guardians, Herpa and JC Wings and Herpa have actually removable parts, and where Sky Guardians doesn't. So my feeling is this is the mold from them. Also, the nose assembly is one full cone, so everything is literally a one cast of aluminum, which is a bit of a shame because it loses a lot of details versus Hobby Master, and you will see in a sec. But JC Wings makes planes that some of them don't have. JC Wings has a lot more details on the arms with little hydraulic parts. There are some pluses, but looking at the price, I think these go also for 80 euros. So in the price range of Hobby Master, then I'm concerned. So, but not bad. If you really want this specific plane, then it's worth it. Then have a look at the last one, and I saved the best for last in my eyes. It's Hobby Master. It's 148 grams, so a lot like Corgi. This is one of my favorites actually. The RCAF version. It's a bit of a chrome polished finish, which is really cool. Plastic nose, removable pitot, plastic back. By the way, if you ever have one that comes off, don't worry. See, the engine is the same as the one from Corgi. It's super easy to put back. Same for the tail wing. They can come loose after a while. Stand, unfortunately, doesn't fit with the pot. But all the rest of the assembly was super easy to put together. The chrome stays very nice for the age. But I can walk you through the paint details. They're super good, just like Corgi. So even the lining is not lost. It's just a very clean finish. Also the maple leaf logo, very well done from Canada. As for the cockpit, I'm not gonna remove that on camera, by the way. My hand is a bit tricky. I hope you can see through the glass, but it's also very well detailed. I need to get this thing back on. Even the lever, so very well done. Let's go to the... All right, so we went through all these 5 planes now, and as you might have guessed during the talk, there is one big favorite for me. At the moment, that is Hobby Master. Why Hobby Master? The amount of detail that they put into their plane, the amount that they released. They have from every country, almost every model, every type, they have one. If I look at my least favorite, it's JC Wings. Why? A paint to put together. Doesn't fit well. It even sits crooked on the table right now. So absolute no. So biggest and least. Then the rest of the brands, I would say if there is something that Hobby Master doesn't produce, go for these brands. This one doesn't exist with other brands. Herpa is the only one that released it. Same for this Japanese one here. Sky Guardian and Witty Wings only did this one. And then Corgi did a Pakistan one. So Corgi, by the way, as you might have noticed, it's, I believe, the same mold, same weight, same type of stand. You can fit parts over and back. This one is unique and this one is unique. Why? It's a little bit different. But this is just my opinion. It's a humble opinion. But if I would go for something, I would go for Hobby Master. If I go for a bit more my budget, I would go for either of three. The Herpa being, by the way, expensive, but if you really want the German one, for instance, like the Luftwaffe one, that would be my pick. But we're at the end of the show. I want to thank you guys again for joining me in a comparison video. Please let me know if you want to see another type of plane and compare. Yeah, I think we did so far 5 or 6 of these videos, and personally I get the most fun comments from them, because especially have people their own opinions and so on, and I love that because it also gives me another insight and think like, hey, should have seen that. So thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps a lot for this channel. And yeah, thank you.